What's going on, Spice Heads? It's your boy, Jacob Polacco. We're out here in sunny Malacca, and I'm outside of Christchurch, Malacca. This is probably the single most notable place in Malacca, kind of the biggest gathering of tourists and stuff here. Built in the mid-1700s. This entire red area is just an example of kind of the colonial architecture you can find, Catholic influence here in the area. And we're going to start here today because we're going to check out some of the main kind of sites here in Malacca, the main historic sites. And come with me, I'll familiarize you with the area. And now as we move along, we are at Bastion Victoria, or the ruins of it. This was a very important Portuguese fortress that was invaded by the Dutch, and then was a very important Dutch fortress, and the remains of it are still here after 1600s to now. This is what we're left with. Malacca has always been an important trade route, and this was a very important area for protecting the southern entrance, but that didn't prevent the Dutch from coming in the back door and taking over. Now as we make the steep ascent to St. Paul's Church here at the top of the hill, I'd like to tell you a little bit about kind of the background of this very historic area. Since BC era, this was one of the major Southeast Asian entrances of both Buddhist and Islamic traditions, and many dynasties have risen and fallen in these walls. And now behind me is the ruins of the St. Paul Church. Built in the 1500s, this was an incredibly important chapel, not only to Southeast Asia as being the oldest chapel in Southeast Asia, but also to the Portuguese for having Francis Xavier's body when he passed away stored here for months before being moved to Goa, India. And it still stands today, reminiscent at the top of the hill here of times very, very long past. Well, that was cool. And now we make our descent down from St. Paul Church to La Famosa, which I am most excited about. Let's check out this fortress. And here we are, jewel in the rough, the last remains of the 1511 construction, the fortress of Malacca, Famosa. Right here within these walls once stood the Bastion of Santiago. I'm Jacob Polacco. I hope you've enjoyed this video of one of my favorite cities in one of my favorite regions. Malacca is incredibly important to the area and incredibly important to me. So thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please click like, share, and subscribe.